in your hair. You're just free on the bike. It brings you back to your childhood. Yellow Schwinn with the banana seat, just cruising down the street and going fast. Whenever I'm in a bad mood or upset, I know I just need to get on my bike and go for a ride. It clears your head. I grew up in a small town outside Chicago, Western Springs, Illinois. I come from a military family, so I joined the Army, came in and found, the stability, sense of adventure, curious, Went in as airborne. I was in psychological operations. Right away, boom, thrust into Panama and Gulf War I. You grow up real quick when bullets are flying by, whizzing by you. We played an integral part of the psychological operational warfare. We did a leaflet bombing. They would drop from the planes. A lot of the Iraqis would get them and they would surrender. As a jump master, I had various injuries back in the day. Rucksacks were not made for the female's body. I was in the Army for 24 years, so sustained some back injuries, carrying that pack. I retired in 2011 as a master sergeant. I worked for a government subcontractor. I was coming home from work and I got rear-ended by a box van. It totaled out my Tahoe. I sustained a neck injury, back injury. I had a neck fusion, a back laminectomy. I ended up with a traumatic brain injury. Took my speech, it kind of threw me into almost a childlike state where I could not comprehend my words. I couldn't pull them out of my mouth. So I just started reclusing myself because I was frustrated. I could not communicate. When I decided that I needed to work on my speech, I was also working with a counselor for my PTSD. And I realized when I retired from the military, I had gotten very depressed. I didn't have that camaraderie. I didn't have that daily routine in that regiment. I knew I was very hypervigilant. I had a lot of problems going into different places. I had other issues. I couldn't go into certain salons. I couldn't smell that burnt hair. It would just make me gag from Gulf I, the burnt hair, burnt flesh. If I smelt it, it just made me go into convulsions.
What do you want? Tell me.
My journey to Southeastern guide dogs was kind of prompted by a friend that had a guide dog. And she told me, they do have veteran service dogs.
I know.
I coordinated with my psychologist and told her I think I would benefit from a dog.
Protecting your mama. Huh?
December of 2015, I received Biscuit. Biscuit has been a blessing to me, and getting to him was worth every step of the way.
Good, 2 more.
He keeps me calm, keeps my PTSD at bay because I focus more on him.
Hey, yeah.
He's my best friend. He's always with me, by my side. I've always ridden a bike, and I started riding it a recumbent because I couldn't ride an upright. I tried and I kept getting dizzy and we'd have to stop the ride. Type of bike that I ride now, I'm in a trike, which is an upright bicycle, which is a regular 2-wheel bike. You take the rear wheel out and it's an adaptive rear axle that goes on the back of your bike. I got internationally classified in 2017. My first race I came in 4th and I thought, wow, maybe I can do this. So it sparked that fuel into me, and in 2018 I made my first podium and I said, okay, this is something I really want to do. I was invited to my first Paralympic camp at the Olympic and Paralympic Training Center in Colorado Springs, and I worked with some great coaches there. I didn't do as well in Tokyo as I wanted to. I had a little higher expectations. My best friend had Biscuit. It's really tough to be away from him because he really keeps me grounded and keeps me sane. She brought him to the airport.
Hi, you miss Mama? Hi. Hi. I missed you.
Just brought tears to my eyes because I really, really missed him.
You miss your mama?
When I received him, it was just a blessing. It helped me get back into a regimen and a routine. It forced me to get up every day to go feed him. It forced me to take him out for a walk and do all these things. I realized that the best thing that could have happened was given this wonderful gift.
Now is the time to remember there are two of us facing our fate. And though you've been tried by the burdens you bear, I'm here to carry the weight. You can count on me. You can count on me. Ready and willing whenever you need. I'll gladly follow or I'll take the lead. Count on me.
View every episode of Dogs of Destiny at guidedogs.org/dogsofdestiny.